ladies and gentlemen, we are back today for another Nissan episode. We are back with episode number 2 of this series. We did get fired. There has been an update on the game as well, so it's quite interesting to say the least. Now, we're in round number 8 today. Yo, Kyan, how are you doing, buddy, today? So we are on P6 in the standings. We're in a fight with RB currently. Good. We're in a fight with RB for P6 with Williams. Do we think Aston Martin is a bit out of our reach? Quite possibly. Aston Martin could be out of our reach for this season, but if not, we could be on a roll now. The board. Let's go to the board. The board's confidence. Got you tapped up while I sort out my OBS. Thank you very much, sis. Points contender. Current progress. They want us to get 12 the races out of the 24. We're currently on 4 in round 8. God, with a good panda smells. You're not wrong. You were not wrong one bit there. She does smell. Don't just. But yeah, she has a new PC as well, which is quite interesting. So she's going to get Phasmo and we're going to play some Phasmo. It's going to be really good. Jess loves to be scared as well, just so you guys know. But obviously, the board is high and delightful with our points and everything else. We're on targets so far this season. So we're here for the Monaco GP. We've got the Canadian GP next after the Monaco. And we could do Spain as well. So it will be interesting to say the least. But yeah, then we'll be at round 11, 12, and then we'll do 13 next episode. Well, we might have to do 14 actually next episode, because then we'll be going on a long break in August, and I've got a devious plan. To get to Zandvoort. By Zandvoort, where we got fired in our in the heating GP racing. We seem to be doing okay. But yeah. So here is our current car performance. Our DRS effectiveness is very good, to say the least. I am happy with that and the way that is going on. Tyres as well is a very good one. But we'll see. We'll see how we get on. So we got 8, 9 and 10 today, I believe. We'll do that. We might have to do 4 next episode. So it's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday, what? It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday, what?
Yeah, it's okay.
Is it fuck? For some strange reason, every single time, and I mean every single time, I've just got to do this. And that. There we go. There we go. For some strange reason, it always does it, and I don't know why. But in our current development, we got a research going on. And we do need to do some research. Right. So what did we not research? We had chassis, underfloor, rear wing. So it's front wing, side pods, and suspension. Hold on, what did we do? Because we said we've got to do 3. That's right, we're 1 behind, that's why. But we are 1 behind, so we always do 3 from now on in. So, what do we need to look at with this? I think what we'll just do is just completely just leave it as it is. We'll have 3 on that then. We have a cost cap of 42 million left. We'll research the side pods. We won't do anything there. What we also got to think about as well, going forward, is our cost cap. We have a big cost cap. Just about 40 million left, but on the other hand, car number 1 on the powertrains, we've gone through 2 already. And I tell you what, we did say we'll try and get practices done with the old stuff. We are going to take an ERS at some point, and we're going to have to take probably some of this in the next upcoming races. But so I think lower than 20, what we'll do, we'll get through practice 1 with that, then we'll get through practice 2 with that one, then we'll go back onto that one. Because we do need to do things with our car now. We do need, hold on. Do we get 1? Yeah, let's get 1. From here, right. So we'll go into the Monaco GP. Now, what do we expect going into this?
Welcome along to one of the biggest weekends in motorsports here in Monaco.
Hopefully some points.
Cars have been racing through Monaco streets since 1929, and this weekend is no exception as we get to watch the new generation of world-class drivers.
Shut up. Right. We've got a wet race. Ooh. So with 20 laps. Right, let's go in them. The practice number 1.
Sessions should be starting now.
So we do need to try and get through practice sessions with old engines, parts and everything else. Just so that way we have the best possible engine for the race. Is always the big key on this game. Best possible engines go for the race. So we know pretty much the downforce is going to be where it needs to be, but it literally just depends on what we can do. Obviously, understanding parts around Monaco is not going to be the best. You want to be able to fully trust your car and understand the car when you're at Monaco, not trying to understand the car at Monaco.
Any feedback?
At the moment, I'd say it's a bit of a struggle.
Understood.
How is it a struggle? We can do the laps. How are you struggling?
Balance check. It's a bit difficult to drive at the moment. Yeah, copy me.
Fair enough. It's not always the best solution going forward, but apparently it's a bit of a struggle, so we'll have to see where we are going wrong. Optimal on there, but only happy with the downforce. So what we'll do, let's put it this way, on the medium tyres, 20 ups. Oh fuck, there we go. So the downforce is not the problem, thank God. I remember last time, certain drivers, Jack doing, but we'll see how we get on through this race weekend. We know Piastri is in a bad gearbox and everything else, but we need to get through practice sessions with the weaker gearboxes. And we'll go into the race
Everything okay?
and everything else.
Nice one, guys.
Yeah, copy that. What's your feeling?
I think what we did at the start of the season, where we just had a practice gearbox and a race gearbox, we never actually did. Because someone, Ricardo, decided to have 2 crashes. But seems to be on the all clear. Much, much better than here. I'm gonna do that. But going forwards, it could be a good scenario for us. Stroll is on our arse. Alonso is 14th. So we'll see what happens. 7th and 8th. That is where we've pretty much been. At the moment, we are just making sure they get the track time they need to understand this track. We understand our car fully now as well, which is the best thing we can possibly do. Yes, we just need to understand the track and the way it goes with certain things. But it seems to be Piastri likes his car, and so does Ricciardo at the moment. We are flying. Absolutely fucking flying. But I don't know what you guys think, what we should do. But I'm liking what I'm seeing this practice session.
How's the bar? Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, copy that. How's the car?
Optimal.
Yeah, copy that, mate.
Piastri will get a lot of time out on track, which is what he needs. But Ricciardo's still not at 100% with his car setup, so we'll just keep on continuing with that. We'll try and get it set up and everything on the go. But we'll see what happens from here. It's going to be a challenge till the end of the season. We know we're going to have to take engine penalties at some point. But we will see. It's Piastri's had another mechanical fault. So practice 3 and practice and qualifying.
Copy.
But yeah, it's
Understood.
we'll stay in for the rest of the session. But it will. We'll have to try and figure out where we can be good and where we can be better. It's engine. We are really struggling now. Round out, we're on our 3rd engine with Ricardo. It's just. We will just see what we can do heading in. So obviously qualifying and then the race. We know the race is going to be wet. We know our car exceeds in the wet as well, which is good to know. But obviously next season is going to be quite a bit different. with our car getting quicker and quicker, and with obviously reg changes and everything happening, so we'll see what happens. It is going to be a mountain to climb, I think.
How are the tyres? Struggling with the front. Copy that.
The P5, P6 is a very good place to start at Monaco. If we get there, we just got to get there first. We got to get where we are. We've got to get there. Or we're just gonna go nowhere.
There's a yellow flag now.
Oh, I hit the barriers at pit entry.
Fucking hell. That's not the pit entry.
Just like that, the hopes of the team start to dwindle.
So, obviously we're not pushing one bit. We've got 20 laps of fuel on board in each of the runs, so we got 100, 100, 100. So we are ready, and we're ready to go forwards. Won't go out again because we don't need to. They understand the track, they understand the car, and we've got good setup. So that's what I like to see.
Our weekend continues.
So qualifying.
Sessions should be starting. Delta negative at the same colour.
It's a decent lap from us first time round. That could potentially put us safe. Our bank lap could be our safe. Could be very safe actually. Yeah, I think we're safe. So we'll sit in the garage because we know we're safe. We'll save our set of tyres. P7 and 8. That's where we've pretty much been.
Okay, that's green light. Delta, keep it negative. Make sure we're cooling the car. Yeah.
I think his Piastri got held up on his lap there as well.
Fit limiter. Stuff going to our garage.
So we'll go out for a final run right at the end. Red flag. 6:38. Still time. He's done a Rosberg. He's done a Rosberg. He's done a Rosberg. Right, we need to get out there pretty swiftly. There's 6 minutes left on the clock. With Piastri on the cusp. But we won't go for a final run just yet. We'll go now.
Your P6. Good lap, Daniel. Okay, Daniel, recharge on and box this lap. Okay.
Scrape through with Piastri. And I mean absolutely scrape through. So we'll do one lap right at the end. So we'll kind of want to save a set of soft tyres if we can.
3, 2, 1.
Just so obviously, just in case we need them. In case of red flags and stuff like that. We know our tyre wear's very good, so it's definitely going to be a one-stop, I reckon. P5, P8.
5. That was a good lap. Look after the fuel. Right up.
P6, P8.
Okay.
P6, P10, Jesus Christ. Hold on, why did we save a set of softs? It's going to rain.
The streets of Monte Carlo are ready.
What the fuck was we thinking? It's raining the whole race. Why don't we use fucking softs? Fucking delusional we are. There's definitely going to be a fucking safety car or a red flag in this race. 110%. There's no way we're getting out of a Monaco GP without a red flag or something in the work.
It's time for one of the most exciting races in the world. This is the
We're
Monaco
there
Grand Prix.
and there.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Save fuel, save fuel. Copy, copy. Need to push. Copy. How's the track feedback?
But we'll see how this plans out. We're in quite a good position, to be honest. 8th and 9th.
Feedback on track condition.
But fuel's coming down quite nicely. So we'll have to see. We're definitely in our own little world at the moment. That's until we start pushing with our fuel.
Get ready. Copy. Okay, to close the gap. Keep doing what you've been doing, then you go on to the energy. Feedback on track. Seems to be dry. Yeah, I think it's like we are ready for you. Okay. And we don't want to lose too much time.
And it seems like Hulkenberg's had a bit of trouble.
Take care for any debris on this next section. Watch for debris.
Look, there's a gap behind Fernando for both cars. Right, we're taking it now.
Okay, we'll box this lap, stop on the mark.
Red flag.
Box this lap.
Oh, the Ferrari just driven him into the wall. The fuck was that Ferrari doing? Still an 8th and 10th though. We'll definitely have the inters on. That'll help us with our fuel as well.
Here we go once more. The track is ready.
Still here.
So are the drivers.
Still have a chance at this.
And it's lights out. And away we go.
Suggest reduce a bit left at the post. Understood.
Key thing is to keep the tyre in good shape. Keep the tyre in good shape.
Okay, yep, understood now.
Push to go ahead.
Come on.
Come on, guys. We need these points. As soon as our fuel gets down to level, I'll be happy. We'll push. We'll definitely push.
How's the track feedback? The track's drying quite a bit. It might be power of 6.
Right, we're pushing now. We're pushing now, that is it.
Yep.
Come on. Piastri stuck. We need that deployment. Come on, lads, let's get him.
Take part.
Understood.
Now is that Yuki Tsunoda?
Possible debris. Good, good. Next car is all us.
We'll see what happens. We know Russia's got a fault. You know what? Go hunt him down. Beautiful work.
Caution debris.
Russia crashed turn 4. P7, P9, come on. Three laps to go. I'll be happy if we just sat. I did something. Hey, Sean Buds.
Recharge on.
We've had to fight for this one. Hamza's now back on our arse.
Recharge off.
Okay, cheers. Understood. How's the left coast? Copy. Energies available. Copy.
Relax. Go.
Right, we can bring the car home now. Carlo's clear.
Lift off end of straight.
Roger.
So is Piastri. Piastri's earned his way.
No more in. Copy.
P7.
Anyone else to check it?
P9. The driver market going for season 2 is on your save is going to be insane. It is.
It was a very exciting Grand Prix.
It absolutely is. My days we had to work for that one. This is where it will help us quite a lot. We're just manufacturing car parts. No. Right, every Monday. We're trying to get our chance of making a mistake down. Right, okay. So we do need 1 day gym training and 1 day car building. Interesting them. We're slowly getting there. I know it's going to be quite tiring for them. Only Hamilton to Ferrari is being coded in the game. The other drivers who did sign for their respective contract extension or with new teams aren't coded. Okay. Right. We're still where we need to be. Our tyres are really, really good as well, so... Fuck it, we'll skip on. So in reality, on your save, there'll be around 14 to 15 drivers who are free agents. Jeez. Right. I'll tell you what we will do. Is we'll have a look at some drivers. We don't want Daniel Ricciardo anymore. We might keep Oscar Piastri on. He has a 2-year contract. Yes, we know that. So it's getting intense. Could we? Or where could we go? Magnussen, Norris, Hamilton. He's gone to Ferrari. Who do you think we should sign for next season? We've got Oscar Piastri. We could look for another driver. For sure, for sure. Were only slotted into their seats for just one season, and they will most likely be out of the grid anyways. Fuck off. I don't know why I want Alonso. Do you reckon we should try and sign Alonso? Should we scout Alonso? Yeah, we'll scout Alonso. Who else should we scout? What about sign? Who are we scouting? One there. We need 2 scouts. Do we try and go for Kimi? Scout Kimi? We'll scout both of them. Imagine Fernando and Kimi in a team together. Our rear wing research has been done. Do you need to do a suspension though? No, we don't. Right, how much of our cost cap have we got? $38 million. Right. 38 million, and it's 1 point behind Aston Martin. I'm liking this just a little bit. If you think about it, we're signing Fernando from our arch enemy team. The thing is, if we can get Kimi in for Daniel Ricciardo, then we got 2 youngsters. And then what I'll do is just replace Daniel Ricciardo with Kimi. And then what we'll do is next season we'll just hammer the shit out of the simulation and the team hub. Well, no, we'll get that. We can upgrade them, and we go into operations. Upgrade, 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 and upgrade. It's only unhappy with the facilities. But we'll see. We will definitely have a look. We just need to see what we can do. Our list of free agents potentially to go into save season 2: Sainz, Perez, Russell, Alonso, Stroll, Tsunoda, Hulkenberg, Albon, Magnussen, Gasly, Ocon, Bottas, Joe, Sargent for sure, most likely out of the grid. Corona most likely out of the grid. Ricardo, since you're planning on replacing him. Yeah, I mean, you can't go through the first 2 engines you're going to need. We've got... We'll be on our 3rd gearbox. We're going on to our 3rd ERS for the season. And we're on our 3rd engine already. And we're not even halfway. Over here, we're in our 2nd engine of the season. Yes, our 2nd ERS. And our 3rd gearbox. We've only had 1 crash with Piastri. We've had 2 crashes with Ricardo so far, but both crashes with Ricardo have been engine and gearbox replacements, whereas Piastri's hasn't. But don't get me wrong, Ricardo can still say, but obviously I just want someone that would... For us, I don't know, he signed a contract extension last year that they last till the end of the 2025, but I'm not sure if coded in the game, because in other... So I saw Russell jump to other teams in Season 2. Could potentially sign Russell then. It just depends how much he wants. It just depends on what he wants. I think Kimi would be a great sign. I'm not going to lie. The top guys and big names are going to cost a lot of money. Exactly. Jackie Pokey. Pad Pokey. Paddy Pokey. I'm going to create one for you. How are we doing, Pads? But yeah, I know the top guys are going to be a lot more in terms of stuff. But is it worth getting one of a top guy? So, having just came home from school. School? Fucking hell. Already? You're not having the summer holidays? Have you not had your summer holidays? Holidays ended? What? That can't be right, surely. We got to the end of August for that. Yeah, our driver market's going to be fucking ridiculous. Like Verstappen moved to another team on that save, like I don't know how. Yeah, we won't be signing Verstappen. Or if we do, it'll be Kimi number 1, Verstappen number 2. Verstappen, you will back down to Kimi, because if you don't, then you will be moving at the end of the season. Start off the first day of June. Fucking June. So you have yours a month prior, and you go back a month earlier to us then. Yes, right, I see.
How's the bar? Everything's pretty stable. Understood.
To be honest, it should be at June at the end of September. Yeah, but that's what you think, though. The thing is, because we're from like different parts of like the world and everything, we're always going to have a different opinion on stuff. The thing is, I believe that obviously over the summer times, it should be where we have it. Because you're always going to get, in August, you're always going to have the sun, right? So you go to September, then it starts to go off, the light starts to fade earlier and earlier, and that's when you should go back to school.
We want to generate some temperature for the town.
Understood.
What should there is?
It shouldn't be at the start of June. No, what would that? No, hold on. When did you go? Well, it's like the first day of June. August has a lot more rain than June or July here. Ah, you see, we're completely different. We seem to have a lot more sun over August and September. And July. Then it seems to snow in March. Work that one out.
This is checker flag.
But the way the world works, though, isn't it, Pad? It's definitely a lot different.
Any feedback?
All okay. Alpha.
Yeah, copy that. How's the balance? Yeah, copy that.
But obviously, I don't have school holidays or anything anymore. I'm just now work. Well, this is one of them. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm having my last year of school now. Yeah, I had that last. Wait, of actual school or like college? Like college school type thing. Is it school? School, yeah. I remember that year. Three long years ago. Fucking, I left school 3 years ago. That's fucking crazy. It's crazy. 3 years ago. I'm not gonna lie, the final year was probably the worst year for me. I'm not gonna lie. But we have very big tests before school ends. Yep, I didn't have that. I was the final year of like the school where our grades were given out, and I got dramatically marked down on the vast majority of my grades. I was predicted a 7 in geography, got a 4. I was predicted a 5 in maths, I got a 4, I believe, in maths. I was predicted a 4 in English, I got a 2. What else was I? Oh yeah, I was predicted a An A in drama, got a C. So obviously A's being like the best, and then we have like F, which is like an ungradable. No, U, sorry, is ungradable, and F is like a fail.
Keep an eye on your mirrors.
See, there was a lot of I was predicted a B in PE. I got a C. What else? It was media, and media I was predicted an A and got a B. So at the end of the day, it's never did history because my history teacher always used to mark me down. So I thought, fuck it, better off not doing it. So yeah. So obviously we're grading. Well, it was A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. No, but we also had numbers as well. But obviously, I always learned it from number. I always had like A, B, C's and all this lot, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever you want to call it. So obviously, I got. What did I get on it?
Everything's pretty stable.
So I got a 4, which is a C. I got a 2, which is a D. So, and I'll tell you what. I don't see that. What does optimal goods? Right. So not this Thursday. Next Thursday, I get my English results because I had to redo them until I was 18. What the fuck? So yeah, it was right there. But yeah, it's in my opinion, and I mean in my opinion, I don't think we need school. Because school doesn't teach you about life. I mean, when the fuck are you going to need algebra when you're in a garage? When you're going to need algebra when you're cutting hair? When the hell are you going to need algebra when you're mopping the floor? How are you going to need like algebra when you're doing all this stuff? You don't need stuff like that, in my opinion. But
2, 1, should be great.
I mean, in America, they started to teach stuff like that to kids. I was watching this TikTok thing the other day about the schools in America or some sort. The value of money. It's like, we need these things in life, and it's the final test. Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, you need to learn like money wise. So they obviously they use like monopoly money or some sort, right? It was like, right, you all have X amount, and they have, and then like they have plastic toys like a banana, a bit of breads, and all this lot. It's like, right, this is how we're gonna teach you. Everyone hold up your £50 note. So everyone used to hold up the purple monopoly money and everything with the 50 on it. It's like, right. So you want to go to the store and buy this, 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 and this, and this, but it's going to cost you that. So they would take it in turns and everything. It's like, right, bread costs. Well, I don't know. Say for instance, in that argument's sake, the bread costs £9. £9 for a bit of bread. I know it's not going to cost that, but just for this talk, it is going to cost £9. And then you're gonna want a banana for £2.50, want an apple for a £5, and all this lot, and it comes up to about I don't know £32 or whatever it comes up to. But you got to pay with your £50 bill, right? And they go, right, how much change do I owe you, right? And then this is where you get your little cashier bit out, and you get your own little fake coins and everything. It's like, right, how much do I owe you? And you get it in change. And they'll do it every maths lesson. It's like, oh, but you got to pay rent to your house. This is this amount. I was like, oh, great. I think that's what we need to be taught. Even if it's like rent is like a tenner or some sort. But teaches kids then, doesn't it? Right. But that's the way the world works. But yeah, the thing is, all you need to do is come out of school with at least like C's, where you get your fours, where you get your grade 4, where you get your C. That's all you need. You don't need your 9s. You don't need anything like that because it's not going to teach you anything. You get into college and you can have your 4s, you can have your C's. You can get into uni, you can have your 4s, you can have your C's. I can get a 9 in English. Can only get a 9 in English. What do you mean, only a 9? That's like an A star. You're in like the top band or something, bud? Are you like in the top of the top of the top, or you like the best of the best of the best? Because I certainly wasn't. I was always in the fucking bottom. I'm shit at everything else. Nah, I used to be really good at geography. I'm not gonna lie. Probably because there was this one teacher, right, before he left. Right. there was this teacher before he left our school in obviously in year 10 who it was like, if you need to stay behind after school to do some more extra stuff because you need some help with it, he would do that. He would discipline students because obviously if they would misbehave, obviously he would do all that and everything, and like would do quizzes and everything and all this lot. I always used to go back after school because he was a really good teacher. But funny enough, I've got a funny story to tell you because we started on the wrong foot. It was year 8 and everything. We went to the canteen and I kind of ran in there and bumped into him. I knocked him over and I said, "Sorry, mate." And he said, "Mate, I am not your mate. Just say sorry and then that will do." So I said sorry and everything. It was like there was no need for smirking, there was no need for... So I got a right telling off from him and everything. But, yeah. And he turns out to be one of the best teachers ever. History was cool to do. I did some quizzes. I nearly got an 8. I believe we can get through in one run, considering where we've been. But yeah. Oh, what quiz was it? Was it a maths quiz? I think it was. And we had this lad, he couldn't say ratio right, so we called it ratio. So we all decided to call it ratio, and that's how we could always remember it as ratio. Don't know how, it was just some weird, funny names. But that was that. Oh, P actually got hold up there. Where the fuck are we? We're last. Fuck. We've got a race on our hands now. Starting from last. We got held up on our laps. That's the issue. We should have done a banker lap. Mistakes happen. Right, come on then. Let's have this race. Let's climb this pecking order. Let's just go with a soft hard.
Final checks have been carried out by the teams, and it won't be long.
Starting last.
The drivers are
Ouch.
and raring to go. It's the Canadian Grand Prix.
It's 5 red lights and we're all the way back over here.
It's lights out, and away we go.
I think what we need to do... Engines going there. Shit. But yeah, as long as we get back through this pack with, yes, with the gearbox and everything we have, but we do need to risk these things, I guess. Alright. I'll let it play out now. I did last year, but Sweden math scientists and chemistry did not go very well. Fair enough. We are making quick dispatch of this grid, which is good. Points are still on the card, but how many will be the question. Ninth and 10th. This is good. Eighth and 9th. So Tyler is so good we could extend.
We are ready for you.
Come back on the hards later on.
That's a slow pit stop there.
Go to when it says 30%. No, we're not boxing. Staying out. So don't tell me my bloody game's crashed. No. Nothing's moving.
All good so far?
My game better not have fucking crashed.
How's DRS?
My game crashed. The fuck? Oh, there it goes. Alright. Yeah, I could see it running, but it was just so fucking thingy. Hold on. Updates. Updates are all up to... It's all up to date, I mean... Right, there we go. Yeah, it's this fucking game. I'm telling you. Oh well. Let's get back on the game. So I'll tell you what we can do now. We can just take a grid penalty. For our ERS. And we'll run that engine. Do we start on the hards? Go mediums. and then go softs at the end. This could be an absolute fucking masterclass from us. Right, there we go. We're going long and we'll come back on the softs. Because what a fucking not.
Well then, it's not long until we get started here, and we should be in the first. This is it. We're moments away now at the Canadian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Piastri, don't fight your teammate. Right. So we took a penalty. We started at the back anyway. So let's get over the road.
Take care for any debris on this next section.
So if we just now go aggressive on our tyres, we'll piss off down the road. Close up to Hamilton again.
Pack is low.
Oh fuck.
No energy. Cooking. Recharge off.
So we'll stay like this for a couple of laps. We're much faster on the soft tyre at the end of the race.
We are ready for you.
Okay.
Points are definitely on here. I want to come out in this gap here. Right now, watch us fly on this soft.
Yeah, okay, I'm coming.
We've got the gap I wanted here for Piastri. Ricardo's got to do the work this race. He's got to do the work. We'll gain on Aston Martin, but RB might catch us, which is not what we want. We need to go after Sonoda, and we are doing. We're doing just that. We've got Sonoda. Let's watch this move. Yeah, no fucking match for us. Mediums versus softs. Because our tyre wear is that good, we can just... Right, what we'll do. One lap of save. Not one lap, couple of laps. So we now are safe on fuel.
Yeah, understood.
And we'll go once again. P5.
Let's see if we can get past. Push. Coming. Let's check our flag.
P9
There's P9 on the road.
and P5. Look at that from the back of the grids.
That's Oscar Piastri after what was a very exciting Grand Prix.
Fucking race that was, man. Really good race. That's up to P5 now in the constructors. Right. Side pods have been done. Everything has been done. Do we go to the race? No, it's 3 o'clock. Right. We'll go raids. We'll go raids here on in. We'll save where we are. We will go raids. Right, who is streaming? To go and raid. No, we won't go raid. Right, we won't raid.